tour from Kenya. The official webpage of this country reveals President Uhuru Kenyatta has called on Kenyans to embrace peace in everything they do in order to create a progressive, all-inclusive and prosperous nation. Speaking on June 15th during the late Professor George Saitoti's memorial service in Kitengela, President Kenyatta urged leaders to engage less in squabbles and focus more on serving the people of Kenya. In Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta has urged the youth to take advantage of the KSS 6 million revolving fund to empower themselves economically. President Kenyatta said the youth and women should use funds low interest loans to start or expand income generating projects. Of South Sudan, the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment has unleashed a 4-pillar strategy document, Private Sector Development Strategy (PSDS), aimed at developing the private sector in South Sudan. Presiding over a consultation workshop held at Quality Hotel in Juba on 14 June, the acting Undersecretary John Pangui said the document aims at helping the government create an appropriate environment for private sector development. In Liberia, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has departed the country to participate at the invitation of British Prime Minister David Cameron in a luncheon meeting of the G8 summit in Lough Erne, Northern Ireland, the first time that Liberia has been included among African leaders invited to the world's leading economies. In Zambia, Finance Deputy Minister Keith Mukale says reports that the PF government's national budget has collapsed are unwarranted. Mukate said talking about a budget overrun at this stage is premature. He said the government is running an activity-based budget and has continued financing projects and programs at the fall due. Zambia, an unofficial craving for meat has driven a 29-year-old woman of Serenge to kill and eat her 2-month-old baby boy. Central Province Deputy Commissioner of Police Edwin Bwanga, who confirmed the incident yesterday, identified the woman who has been arrested as Stella Mwela of Chief Kambala's area. President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is in London ahead of this year's G8 Summit of World Leaders convening in Lough Erne, Northern Ireland. She arrived there Sunday afternoon following a stopover in Freetown, Sierra Leone. President Sirleaf is among 4 African leaders invited to participate in this year's summit. The others include the chairman of the African Union, Ethiopian Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn, President of the African Union Commission, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, and the President of Senegal, Macky Sall. Moving over to the Republic of Zambia, the Lusaka Magistrate Court 2 days ago expressed disappointment at the conduct of Anti-Corruption Commission (ACC) officers' failure to appear before when the matter in which former President Rupia Banda is charged with concealing gratification of motor vehicles camped up. Patriotic Front cadres at the new Soweto market have shared over 1.4 billion Zambian kwacha meant for the Market Development Committee members that spearheaded the construction of the new market by the European Union. According to sources, the European Union had allocated the money to pay people that were working on the construction of the market, including the committee members that were supervising and mobilizing the work. Stopover at Equatorial Guinea, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation, Agapito Mokwi, read Monday afternoon a communique from the government in response to a speech by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, David Cameron, given last Saturday, June 15th, during which different accusations were made against the state of Equatorial Guinea. In addition to reading the communique of the government, he also responded to the questions of the national and international journalists who were present at the ministry headquarters. Guinea again on June 4th, the ambassador Mariano Ebang Anguesomo, new permanent delegate of Equatorial Guinea, presented the Director General of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO, Irina Bokova, the credentials with which His Excellency Obiangwema Mbazogo credited him for that organization. The event took place at the headquarters of the institution in Paris, after which the two personalities exchanged points of view, focusing on cooperation between the UNESCO and Equatorial Guinea. End of the summit of heads of state of the CEMAC. His Excellency Obiangwema Mbazogo met during the weekend with the presidents of the sub-region at an extraordinary summit to discuss the consequences of the crisis in the Central African Republic in the Economic and Monetary Community of Central Africa. This extraordinary session of CEMAC heads was orchestrated by the political, economic and social instability in the Central African Republic. President Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday at State House, Nairobi, chaired the first national and county government coordinating summit. The summit, which brings together the president, deputy president, and all county governors, provides a forum for consultation and cooperation between the national and county governments and meets at least twice a year. Moving over to the Republic of Liberia, the official webpage reads, Armed Forces platoon to take off for peacekeeping duties in Mali. An infantry platoon-sized unit of the Armed Forces of Liberia, AFL, departs the country today, Thursday, June 20, to join the Africa International Support Mission in Mali, known by its acronym AFISMA. They will be embedded into the Nigerian battalion, with First Lieutenant Nathaniel Waka serving as commander of the platoon unit. This will be the first time Liberia will be participating in peacekeeping operations in 52 years. In South Sudan, the Minister of Petroleum and Mining, Stefan Dieu-Dao, has issued a ministerial order number RSS-MPM-08/2013 for the cessation and curbing of all illegal mining activities in the Republic of South Sudan. This two-page order, which took immediate effect as of 19 June, among other, calls for any person in possession of gold or any other mineral products mined under an illegal license to immediately hand over the mineral products to the Ministry of Petroleum and Mining within 5 days. South Sudan, the minister in the office of the President, Honorable Emmanuel Lowilla, has called on the international community to intervene in the country's current relations with Sudan, saying the latter's continued lies are harming the good relations established by the signing of the cooperative agreement. Zambia Commerce, Trade and Industry Deputy Minister Miles Sampa has said the government has so far spent 17 billion Zambian kwacha and that the funding came from the contingency line in the 2013 national budget after the budgeted 5 million kwacha was exhausted. In Zambia, the government and the European Union (EU) have signed 3 contracts worth 135.2 million euros aimed at fostering development and economic growth in Zambia. The contracts are for the rehabilitation of the Great East Road from Luangwa Bridge to Moami border in Chimpata, valued at 118.6 million euros, and a memorandum of understanding of scaling up conservation farming at a cost of 11.1 million euros. Ghana Parliament on Tuesday, June 18th, approved a term loan agreement facility of $3 million between the government of Ghana and the China Development Bank. This is in line with the deed of security confirmation and amendments to the Master Facility Agreement (MFA).